Anyway, thank you for coming to Maricopa County, those that are from somewhere else. Those that are here, welcome. Those that are from somewhere else, it's a very hot day today. It's almost 80 degrees. However, it's usually 140 degrees in our tents. We have tents not too far from here where all the inmates are. Then we have an air-conditioned jail that I kicked out all the inmates, threw them in the tents, make room for the dogs. The reason this happened, we call that the MASH. I don't know why we came up with that name, but it's our MASH unit. About 5 years ago, they were killing all the cats in Ahwatukee, if you know where that is. So I sent my pet posse. We have 3,000 volunteer posse, men and women, with airplanes, jeeps, plus we have a pet posse. We found out who did the brutality to the cats. Needed a place to put the bad guys, which was a tent city that we put the inmates. But I needed a place to put the animals that were abused. You have to do something with the animals. First, take care of them. Number two, sometimes we need the animals as witnesses. So we found the only jail we have that's air conditioned, kicked out the inmates, and put the dogs behind bars. So we have 200 cells where the inmates used to be, 4 to a cell. But we don't double bunk dogs. Each dog has its own cell. I took a little heat when I established this policy, because I said it costs more to feed the dogs than the inmates, which is true. It's about $1 a day to feed the dogs, and we're up to 50 cents a day. Makes me angry to feed the inmates. We have 10,000 inmates. Then that was the only air-conditioned jail we had. So why do you put the inmates in the hot tents and you put the dogs in air conditioning? My answer was the dogs are victims. They did nothing wrong. That's why they live in the nice air-conditioned jail. Then we have the female inmates take care of them. 24-hour room service. So it's good for the women. They learn how to love the dogs, and it's vice versa. So we have about 200 dogs behind bars. We never euthanize the dogs. I have one dog that's been behind bars for 8.5 years. The person that abused her did 20 hours in jail, and she's doing 8.5 years. Because nobody will adopt Queenie. I don't know why they won't adopt her. She's a nice dog. I'm an equal opportunity guy, incarcerator. I don't discriminate against anybody. So I have a cat section too. We don't have any cats around here, but that's all right. I have a cat section. We separate the cats from the dog. So the women inmates take care of the cats. They painted a big heart that the prisoners did and said Sheriff Joe's Cat House. So that's where all the cats are. Now we can't put a horse in the cell. The cell is not big enough. So we put the horses at the tents. And we have the inmates take care of the horses at the tents. Now, I have a strange policy that causes me trouble. Anybody that abuses dogs, we arrest. We put them in pink handcuffs, and they go directly to jail. I don't give them a ticket to show up. So I don't care who they are, what profession they are, we still arrest them and put them in jail. Of course, they get out so quick, the judge lets them out before we can do our report. They're out, and at least they get a chance to eat a bologna sandwich to see what it's like in jail for a couple hours. So I'm I'm the elected sheriff. I'm elected by the people. I don't know if I have any bosses around here from Maricopa County, but I serve the people. So since I'm elected, I determine what my policies are. So I made animal abuse one of my top policies. Everybody says all you do is lock up illegal aliens. But we lock up people that abuse animals. I got this guy DMX, this singer or whatever, rapper. I've arrested him 5 times. Took 11 dogs away from him that he was abusing. He gets 6 months in jail. I still have his dogs. 4 of the years they've been behind bars. So it's sad that the dogs do more time than the inmates that abuse them. So we try to adopt the dogs out and the cats, and we got some other animals too. So that's our MASH unit.